All right. They're yelling at me. Come back. Welcome back to the show. It's Thanks to Sank TV. I'm your host, DJ Mac. Next to me over here, we have our featured artiste, one of our featured artists of the day, Mr. Gary Palmer.
DJ Mac.
Of the GP Project. All right, so I know we don't have a lot of time on this segment, so what I want you to do for me is to let me know when is the next performance coming up. If I want to go out with a lady friend and check you out and do your thing, where can I find you next?
The next event I have coming up, because I'm still working on my second CD, and I'm working with some various smooth jazz artists from across the country. So that's a blessing. So I'm working on the CD right now.
Nice.
I'm doing some events.
I'm sorry to cut you off. They still use that term, smooth jazz?
Or contemporary jazz, or they call C jazz.
Because, before, when Love 94 was like the thing,
yes,
it was like smooth jazz, like the whole Kenny G thing. But I thought they stopped.
They pretty much stopped. They now say C jazz or contemporary jazz is kind of what they kind of utilize now.
Jazz. Yeah. Okay.
So that's the thing that they're using right now.
That.
But people still think of kind of associated still with smooth jazz. So you still a lot of people saying
it's got that contemporary musical feel.
Yeah, but then the music is starting to change a little bit, coming out of the smooth aspect, kind of.
Getting
funkier and little things like that. So you have a lot of them national major artists.
You can't be smooth for long on that horn right there.
No, you gotta.
Especially in jazz.
No, you can't. Sometimes you just gotta let it go. Let your fingers just run up and down.
Sorry to interrupt. So go ahead and tell me where I can find you.
Okay, you can reach me on Facebook at Gary Palmer Sax, Twitter, Instagram, Gary Palmer Sax. My website is GaryPalmerSax.com, where you can hear information, bio information, purchase my CDs, touring information.
Definitely purchase the CDs.
Oh, absolutely. You got to talk about purchasing
Support
CDs.
real music.
Yes, please support music. And that is definitely, especially that art form.
Yeah, support music, but particularly real music.
Right.
The reason why I say that is because you always got to go back to the real.
Yes.
You always got to take it back. Even if you're mixing and doing all that stuff, you got to mix it in the right key. You can't just throw it in there and make it happen. You got to always go back to the original foundation, the original sound. That's why I say that. Not to disrespect.
No disrespect. No, not at all. But that's how it has to happen.
Exactly.
In this day and era as well, too. So you can never lose the real instruments and the real feel when you're in the studio, when you have artists that are doing songs that you're playing, through your system. So it's got to have a great bass to it.
Definitely. So we got all your contact info?
Yes, absolutely. Gary Palmer, GaryPalmerSax.com is the best way to reach me. You can email me, text me, anything like that.
And when is the next CD set to release?
The next CD will be set to release probably sometime right after the new year. I'm working with
so hurry up and get
artists,
this one so you can follow up on the new one, so you're not behind that.
No,
absolutely. So I'm definitely getting my copy today, so I don't know about you. Boop. All right, Mr. Gary Palmer, thank you for coming. I really enjoy talking to you. Always a pleasure talking to musicians.
Absolutely.
And absorbing some of that culture, some of that energy. So.